Hello everyone, let's get another quick review in. This time we're gonna be checking out Makinami from Evangelion, or Marie Makinami. And this one I found it at Ross for $14.99 as a steal, but honestly it was not even that much of a steal. You can find this figure in Amazon for $16, $17, right around there. And this obviously from the newer series, not newer series, but just like kind of like the remake, the reduce, the 3.0 plus 1.0 deal. And here in the unboxing, right, as we move along the unboxing, it's, something that I will say is, do not expect that much from this price range, because it's worth the same as a combo at a McDonald's, right? But honestly, I do think you do get some value of it. Why? Let's just say you have a cabinet with the other characters, and maybe you just kind of want to fill them in with the other lesser, but you don't want to spend that much. Well, this is kind of like an option. So they're okay. They're okay for, and not everyone has a lot of money to spend on these expensive figures. So this is nice to collect. Now the base is obviously just typical plastic with your pegs. Now one of them was not one of the holes was not I guess drilled through right, or was not, it was like a half circle, so I was struggling. As you can see, the legs are a little bit wider, but from what I understand, it's done on purpose to gain stability on the figure. So some of the more expensive figures actually have that, and is, from what I read, is because of that, to get more stability by it being a little bit tighter. Which, yeah, it felt pretty solid. That's not going anywhere. The base obviously very simple, but again, and let's talk about the quality, right? So one of the things that I do want to talk about is the quality. Again, we have to keep in mind the price for what you're getting for the figure of $14.99, or at least $16. I would say I would give it an 8 out of 10. You have, does the character look right? Yes. Does all the features look right? Yes. The glasses are painted, the eyes are painted, like right. I mean, like that everything is, it does have little details. There are some areas where it's a little bit shaky. Like one of them would be if you get really up close, like here we can see in the backside you got some specks. The plastic doesn't look like nice and smooth and even. And like I said, if you get really close to the figure, I mean within inches of the figure, you can tell some, I wouldn't call them errors, but it's just quality. Like it's okay. I mean, at least it doesn't detract me from acquiring her. Here in the hand, for example, you can kind of see the webbing where the fingers are not that defined. You can even see some like casting lines there, and I don't have an issue with that. On the lower leg, you can also see some more, and it's pretty much all over. But once you see her from a couple of feet away, you honestly cannot tell none of these issues, none of them. And I really think that if you put him next to, so right now I'm gonna put him next to the Ray, I think the $70 Ray from the Eva series, and honestly, like I said, you can tell they fit. Unless you're checking them like really close, you wouldn't even know. So to me, this figure is great for the price. Honestly, I don't know what else to say, just because there's not much to talk in regards to her. It's pretty much as basic as it comes. Now, something that I will show right now is other figures, obviously in higher price ranges, so let's get to that. So here we have a figure for $112, obviously a huge jump, but it's obviously a little bit more quality. You can kind of tell right away from the suit or the bodysuit that you have that little bit of skin color, and then the white tone of the white suit, and it's just obviously a little bit better paint job, and obviously more qualities even on the hair as it goes from brown, lighter brown. It's expected when you're paying $100 that you're gonna get a better figure. But to me, is it a way better figure? I don't know. It's just I would I think that the figure itself is not the character, is just basic enough. Like here we have another example, and this is another $71 for kind of the same, right? And this is where you have to be the judge, right? You will have to be the judge whether I want to spend $100, $70, or $16. To me, the 61 fits if I just wanted to have a representation in my cabinet of the character. But, you know, it depends on the person. So this is kind of just wanted to give you some choices, some looks at them. But other than that, that's it, guys. It's just a quick review of this figure. And thank you for coming on, and see you.